tomorrow, I'll be standing here where the podium is. Mr. Groome will be next to me, and then Arthur will be sitting at the end.
So when I walk in tomorrow, everyone is going to be here pretty much?
Everybody will be here,
Even
yes.
Defense
The defense will be here, and Mladić will already be in the courtroom.
Okay.
And he does have the 2 security guys on each side of him. Probably the big thing to remember when you come in is a deep breath.
Yes. I'm a little bit nervous. Brings the memories back.
The first witness that's testifying is an extraordinary young man who was 14 at the time, Elvedin Pasic, and it's a crime that occurred in 1992, and it mirrors the crime committed in Srebrenica in 1995. And we've decided to call him first because it really demonstrates the way Mladić approached war and his willingness to commit terrible crimes.
That's the public gallery behind you.
He will just tell in his own words what happened to him and his family.
And my wife is going to be somewhere in the back room?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, she'll be back right behind you.
Okay.
What's your impression of his recollection?
Rock solid. Yes, yes. My impression is when he goes back in time, he remembers it exactly as he experienced it.
He says he's nervous, but he looks okay. He looks like just appropriate level of nervousness that you expect, and I'm sure that'll be gone after the first few minutes in court.
I agree. I think as soon as he, sits down and starts talking, I think he'll be fine.
Ratko Mladić is facing 11 charges, including 2 counts of genocide, considered the most serious crime under international law.
Peter, will we go?
The prosecution must prove his intent to destroy in whole or in part the non-Serb population in Bosnia. The defense insists he's innocent and never participated in or ordered any crimes.
This is case IT0992T, the prosecutor versus Ratko Mladić.
Thank you, Madam Registrar. Mr. Groome, is the prosecution ready to make its opening statement?
It is, Your Honor.
Then you may proceed.
Your Honors, 4 days ago marked 2 decades since Ratko Mladić became the commander of the main staff of the Army of Republika Srpska, the VRS. On that day, Mladić began his full participation in a criminal endeavor of ethnically cleansing much of Bosnia. The world watched in disbelief that in neighborhoods and villages within Europe, civilians who were targeted for no other reason than they were an ethnicity other than Serb. Their land, their lives, their dignity, attacked in a coordinated and carefully planned manner. The next time I address you about the evidence in this case will be at the end of the trial. At that time, when I come before you again, I will ask that you give the people of Bosnia what they have waited so long for. The truth about what Ratko Mladić did to that beautiful and complex land. The truth about what Ratko Mladić did to Bosnia's people.
Is the prosecution ready to call its first witness?
Your Honor, the prosecution is ready to call its first witness, Mr. Elvedin Pasic.
I solemnly declare that I will speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Pasic. Please be seated. You will now first be examined by Ms. Bible, who's counsel for the prosecution.
Thank you, Mr. President, Your Honors. Good afternoon, Mr. Pasic. Could you tell us the size and ethnicity of your village?
My village, Hrvatini, was 100% Muslim and approximately 100 houses.
Drawing your attention to May of 1992, was there a religious occasion celebrated in your village?
Yes, we were celebrating our holiday Bairam The first day we went to the mosque, I was excited as a being little boy. On our second day, we were attacked. The bombs and the shells started landing in our village. We were instructed to form 3 lines and to lay down in this puddle of mud and water. I was laying down next, my dad was on my left-hand side and my uncle was on my right-hand side. And as I was laying down, they ordered us to, all the women and children, to get up. And at first I didn't want to get up because I was afraid to separate from my dad. And he told me to get up. I told him, no, I don't want to go without you. He says, get up. I said, no. And my uncle insisted. He says, get up, you will survive. Since I'm reliving and going back to this, I had a dream about my dad last night. For the first time, I was able to see his face. I'm glad, because most of the dreams and nightmares that I have from the personal experience, I was always trying to reach him. I saw his face last night. I miss my dad. Let me find my dad. Please. I would like to find my dad.